Light. Sorry. Okay. So today we don't have a new paragraph to learn today. Yeah, so today is a review class. Today is a review class. So everybody can pick the mic and read or recite the contents we have learned before. Okay. So okay, now is your show time to practice to read or recite the verse from our mentor. Hello, you can type 8 or 9 to read or recite it. Today we have no new contents. I hope all of you can understand. Hello, is there anybody who would like to lead us to read or recite the verse from our mentor? Okay, if there's nobody, so I will read it first. Okay, firstly I will read the first page, verse spoken by the kind mentor, the steps to enlightenment, accomplishment. After perceiving all sentient beings, the kind mentor spoke in verse as below. The tasty and the beauty seem to be attainable. If so, why are they needed furthermore? Being confused by what you have seen, heard, and touched, the beings have toiled, picking up the moon in the water for myriads of years. All the gain and the loss, bliss and suffering are in their illusory existence, manifested by the self-nature according to their consciousness, able to transfer the consciousness mind, able to transfer to the conscious mind to wisdom of superior insight. At the moment, you can master your destiny. Destiny. Even to be a free and easy Dharma key. You, like the Muni pearl, can make all your wishes fulfill. Okay, so who would like to go on with the following paragraph, following page? Okay, Alice, please.
Okay, yeah, good afternoon, Daisy.
Good afternoon, Alice. Yeah, today is a review class, no new content, so we just read what we learned before.
Yes, okay. For instance, why do women like making up? They do it for becoming more beautiful and to retain their youth. I need to make up such beauty and keep myself in eternal youth. Though they make it, then what for? To attract others? Why not make up before going to bed instead of going out? Probably a woman herself has no intention to confuse others, but wants to receive good comments on her. Why does she need good comments? Actually, it is not hard to find out the root, the origination of lust. Therefore, there are many men and women who like looking in the mirror before going out, since they have the karma of lust, the habit of greed, that is to say, a kind of affliction.
Yes, amazing. So would you like to go on?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Men wants women, so they approach the women as close as possible, and the women do as well. So before going out of their house, many women or men prefer to look in the mirror. due to the karma and the habit of lust, namely a kind of affliction. Men get as close as possible to the women with the mind of lust, so do the women. There exists the affliction, greed, and this greed is a bottomless pit that can never be filled up. Just like picking up the moon, when starting to pick it up, the feeling has come up. So does the sense of touch when doing the sexual conduct. After that, the feeling faded out, but men and women changed to find the sense of touch from other partners. In such a way, they keep seeking such sense of touch. However, they have never stopped to reckon on it. If the feeling cannot be attainable, why not stop looking for? Okay, yeah, I will stop here.
Okay, thank you so much, Alice. Thank you for your wonderful reading.
Yeah, maybe there is a mistake in the third paragraph. When doing the sexual conduct, I think we should omit, you should despair. No.
Oh, you mean type of problem?
Yes,
yeah, right? Sexual.
The sexual, yeah.
Sexual, right? Yeah.
We should get rid of this, this word, sorry, this letter T. Yeah.
Yes, right. So now it's correct. Sexual. Yeah. Thank you so much for your reminder. Thank you, Alice. Okay, so who would like to continue to read the following paragraphs? Yeah, today is a review class. You can pick on mic and read freely. Okay, Lily, please.
Okay. Good afternoon, Daisy.
Yeah, good afternoon. Okay, please go ahead.
Yes. Okay. The sense of touch feels good. So it is called wonderful touch, which is also the application of self-nature. Though it feels good, however, the good can never be attainable, but it requires you to keep doing on it without stop. If somebody keeps doing the sexual conduct without stop, the couple would go die because of the pain from the rubbing of arrogance. The more they do, the more pain they gain. For example, to take the delicious food for 10 days continually, to sleep for 10 days without waking up, you will verify that you will have suffered a lot actually. Though they look good and taste good at the first beginning, which is reverse the nature of the taste of good. However, all the sensitivities is there for this, such as tasty food, sleep, and men or women for myriad and myriad years. What are they on earth? Just like them in the water, not attainable, or them force in vain. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. There are some vocabularies. May I have your attention to them? First one is organs. Organs. From the rubbing of organs. The first one is organs. And then the second one is reveals.
Reveals.
Yeah, reveals.
Reveals. Organs.
Yes.
Reveals.
Organs. Yes. And then the third one, I think maybe in vain.
In vain.
In vain.
In vain.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Lily.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next one is virtual. Virtual, please go ahead with the next page slide.
Yes. Good afternoon, teacher.
Yeah, good afternoon, virtual.
For example, everybody thinks that happiness is originated from wealth and power. However, they are only the accumulation of innumerable sufferings, especially to deal with the bad destiny, such as to deal with illness, death, or disaster. The wealth and power become extremely helpless. If the wealth and power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money? Like the lust for sex, food and sleep just mentioned above. They are verified timelessly that all of this need doing continually to keep and loss are not attainable. If attainable, there is no need to keep doing again and again. However, sentient beings are indulging in seeking them without stop, just like digging on the moon in water for myriads of years. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, virtual. Thank you. Yeah, and from what you have read, it reminds me a news recently. Yeah, especially the first paragraph. Everybody thinks that happiness is originated from wealth and power. However, they are not only the accumulation of innumerable sufferings, especially to deal with the bad destiny, such as to deal with illness, death, or disaster. The wealth and power become extremely helpless. I don't know if you have seen the breaking news recently. It says a superstar called Lin Ziyin, who has a serious car accident in Tesla. When he drives the Tesla, and even though I know we all know that as a superstar, even though he possesses many monies, but at this moment when he faced this car disaster, the wealth and power become extremely helpless. Yeah, it's useless, right? So yeah, it reminds me of this breaking news. Yeah, okay. So next one is Alice, please.
Okay, yeah, they're from here. I don't know. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
How much? Yeah, how much do you have to? Oh, where? I'm sorry.
Oh, let me check. We have 1, 2 from page 6 to page 13. We have 7 pages.
Yeah. You mean from the beginning or?
Oh, I think maybe it's better for you to continue so we can understand the meaning continuously. So is it okay?
You mean that I will follow virtue, to read?
Yes. Yes, right.
How much? Yeah, I will read for the real happiness or how much?
As you wish. We still have 7 pages. We still have 7 pages, as you wish.
Okay. Yeah. How much do you have to pay for gaining the power of wealth? They are established on the immeasurable pain you suffered. Are they workable when you face a bad destiny? Not at all. What are all sentient beings doing? They desire for power, money, or men or women best. What are these things on earth? They move in the water, which are useless when people face difficulties. In real happiness or bliss can be obtained from keeping the precepts the precept of no sexual conduct is one of the 5 precepts, as well as the power and wealth accumulated from endless sufferings. Does the sexual conduct work to deal with the difficulties? People even think always in this way. He or she belongs to me and has to be loyal to me only. It cannot be true and brings lots of suffering. Accumulated day after day, it is just suffering eventually. Since sexual conduct is the suffering, when giving it up, on the contrary, you will have bliss. Yeah, Daisy, there are some mistakes. I think we should correct it right now.
Okay. Here, sexual,
Yeah.
right?
There are several mistakes.
What else? Except for the sexual.
No, yeah. We should know that here. Keeping the precepts, the P should, we should, how to say it? We know that keeping the precepts, P should write it should be written in a big letter.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know how to,
Okay, I just correct. I just amended. Corrected.
okay. The another precept, no sexual conduct. Also here, P should be,
Okay.
Yeah, this question I asked Enid once more.
Okay.
Yeah, before, here, sexual, it's right. Let me see. Okay. Here, you know that it is just the suffering eventually. Here, suffering, this S should be, I think, should be written in another way. S, suffering,
Okay, got it.
Okay, here.
So do you have?
I have no question anymore. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Alice. Thank you so much for your reminder. Thank you. Okay, so do you want to continue or you just stop here?
I will stop here. I will stop here.
Okay. So next page, we will invite Aju to read it. Aju, please read this slide.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey.
Aju.
Yes,
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good afternoon. In the Buddha Dharma, it teaches you what causes some suffering, what brings bliss. What you have done creates sufferings, and what you have done rewards you bliss. When you realize the differences, you could choose from them. You seriously what pick up the moon in the water for millions of years. If so, at least you will suffer from getting nothing of what you desire for. The bigots are happy with the donation of 10 RMB. At first beginning, after that, the seeking 10 RMB is nothing because they have just furthermore, the dog like the normal food when he or she because and facial. You better not taste the tastiest food. Tastiest food cooked by the famous chefs. Otherwise, you will be miserable for the rest of your life because you won't be able to taste it again. If you have never had that bad before, you will feel best take no food. When you are starving, starving after such a bad from the famous chef. It's over. It's over. It illustrates that becoming richer, having more money cannot bring you happiness. Sorry.
Yeah, you're amazing. You just need to practice more and more. I think you will become better and better, June. Yeah. Thank you so much for your wonderful reading. So I will follow you to read the next slides. Okay. If you are occupied by that kind of desire, you'd better not experience it. If you do, suffering of wanting more come into being, and it lasts even for the whole life, just because the food failing has ever disappeared, and you could not have it anymore. So does the tasty food and superior dress. If you vow it before, you would not accept the inferior ones. So does the tasty food and superior dress. If you vow it before, you would not accept the inferior ones. In this case, can somebody be rewarded well? If so, they would go to their downfall because of the desire, the mind of wanting more. Why are people immersing into the first thinking to seek more sufferings so that they become worse and worse? This is a way full of suffering, too much suffering. However, all people are in a desperate attempt to work on it. Okay, so are you aware of this? If so, you will not desire for this. Are you going to let yourself suffer like this? If you are not aware of this, the wisdom has not been established. Otherwise, you are possessed of such wisdom. If you regard the issue with wisdom, you will get to know the truth. Do you say that you still go on cultivating suffering and building up suffering? Why do you want to make yourself in suffering? The money, power, and sexual conduct you have are based on your suffering life after life. Do you still want to suffer more for the sake of money, power, and sex? You suffer a lot, even to death. Yeah, okay, so thank you. Okay, Alice, please continue.
Okay, yeah. Okay, people always think that the tasty food is really good based on the appearance of seeing and tasting. When tasting it, they have the wonderful sense of touch. At the same time, you are confused by the taste which you think wonderful. Actually, that's the bait on a fish hook. The bait covers the hook and will be swallowed by you. When you take it, your mouth can be hooked. Why? Just having the thought of feeling good, wonderful, you are confused by the bait, which hides something like a hook or keener and let you suffer a lot. While people fancy such kind of bait, harmed by it one by one, even to death, they still keep facing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you want to continue or just stop here?
Okay, yeah, I want to continue. Okay, Daisy.
Okay.
Actually, if you have those indeed, you will not need them anymore. All of these are phantoms and liars. Within these phantoms, you really taste the happiness and the suffering and think as they are real. The self-nature is not illusory. It is always unchanging. You will find that without the self-nature, you cannot speak. Whenever you are looking or you are listening, the self-nature is underworking. However, if you see me, the me is just me, an illusion, not your true self. The one that has the faculty to see and hear, the illusion, is the true self. If you hear something and try to distinguish what it is, then you just follow up what you hear, which is not your true self. Okay,
Yes.
I will stop here. Yeah, Daisy.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, amazing. Okay, so since time is up, so far due, we can continue to review the contents tomorrow afternoon. Okay. Yeah. So okay. Thank you so much for being with me. Yeah. To review the content we have learned before. Yeah. So so that's it. So thank you so much and see you. Bye bye.